Hi everyone, welcome back to Pine Hollow Auto Diagnostics. Yep, the 2004 GMC Envoy XUV. This time I drove to the owner's house in North Carolina on my way back from the ASTE conference to see why this thing, the power roof, stopped working again. Now, if you saw the last part, Keith actually got the power roof to work. He got it calibrated and he found some problem in the end gate, one of the latches, the upper right latch. There's some fuzz in there or something. So he got that working. Everything was great. He said he tried it like 100 times. The owner picked it up and the next day it stopped working. And Keith has been too busy. This was more than a month ago. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to come over here and see if we can finish this thing up and see what the issue is right now. So right now it's setting this C manual tailgate message again. The power roof does not work from the switch. Okay, that switch is dead. However, the rear window works from the switch, and I think that the rear wiper works too, right, William?
I'm not sure about the wiper.
Let's close the window and see if the rear wiper works. So that's closed, and the rear wiper button is right here. Huh. So that is also, I guess, disabled. So the roof doesn't work, the rear wiper doesn't work, but the window does. And you cannot open the tailgate from the two contact switches. So this one's not working, this one's not working. So it's a little better than it was originally. At least you can lower the window now and, you know, put some stuff in the trunk, but it's still broken. So let's get the scanner out, scan it for codes, see what the inputs and outputs are, the data, see if we can manually command stuff to open and close, and see what the heck is going on with this thing. Okay, so here we have the data PIDs. This is I'm using the Tech 2 Win. Left lower latch, left upper latch, and right upper latch. So they're motorized latches, and then you have the ajar switches: closed, closed, and closed. So lower left, upper left, and upper right. So what I want to do is force this thing to fold down. Swing end gate or drop end gate. We want to drop end gate. Enter. And I say on. Let's press that again. Okay, so it drops down. And let's make sure that the upper right is ajar. Yes, that's showing fine. And the upper left, let's see, upper left should also say ajar. Upper left is ajar. Upper right switch is ajar. Okay, so that works. Let's go into the roof, power roof module. And we can scan this thing for codes, and for some reason I already did, and we had no trouble codes in any of the modules. So no trouble codes in the end gate. Let's see the history codes. Lost communication with BCM system. So I don't know if that's because I was doing bidirectional commands. So if let's take a screenshot of this. So screenshot. So we have end gate latch motor circuit, end gate latch relay control circuit, lower left end gate ajar switch circuit, lower left end gate ajar switch circuit, okay, and lost communication with BCM. So exit out of here. Clear DTC information. Yes. Okay. There should be nothing in history. Okay, great. Now let's go into the power roof module. Power roof module. Display trouble codes. So no trouble codes in history. No trouble codes currently. And let's look at data. So we want to see, is this thing learned? It says roof open, no. Roof closed, yes. They have 2 position sensors right there. The switch is idle. Roof learn complete, yes. So what is this thing fussing about? Why does it not work? We can try bidirectional control. Special function, let's see. Open, close roof. End gate glass should be in a fully open position before continuing with this procedure. Okay, enter. End gate window switch inactive. It's idle. And you say open. See, command it stayed open. It does not. It does not want to open this roof. Okay, closed. Nothing. We got 12 volts. Everything's happy. For some reason, not working. So, what would be your next step on this Envoy? Should we try the relearn? Should we try messing with the latch? I mean, Keith got it to work somehow, and I at least want to retrace his steps and see how he got it to work. All right, so I want to test the buttons on the end gate here. So I'm pressing the middle button. You see the drop latch switch is active, and now it's inactive, and the left one, swing latch switch active, inactive. So that works. Everything seems to work, and the window operates because the roof is now learned. That's the only difference between when we first saw the truck and now. Very interesting. Alright, so for lack of things to try, I tried the relearn window position in the end gate. It went up, it came down, and now we don't see the C manual, tailgate message. We got the odometer. Will the roof work? Roof is opening. And roof opened. Okay. Now let's see if these latches work. Like magic, right? Will it fold down? I'm sure it will. There we go. Huh. So let's check the data for this rear window. I mean, it said it was learned before, so I just did a relearn, and everything magically started working. So let's look at data one more time. Input, output. 651, learned window open position 651. Learned window close position 26. So let's close the window, make sure it comes back to that. I mean, it was one count off. Would that mess it up? You would think there'd be some tolerance. Oh, okay, and you can't operate the window with the roof open. So let's close the roof. So it's going, and it'll give us a roof closed message here. Okay, roof closed. Now we should be able to lift the window and look at our data. 27 counts. Okay. Now will the rear wiper work? I don't know if he's got any washer fluid. Let's see. Yeah, that works. Okay. So everything's still happy. Let's shut the... Let's see if that parks. Is it trying to park, William?
Yeah,
Is it a little sticky?
yeah.
Okay. Now let's see if we can drop the window. Yes. So I'm going to try the wiper one more time. See if it comes back to park on its own. It should.
Stops on the glass right.
Well, just see, wait for it. Can I? Let's see if I shut it off. Is it just the arm getting a little sticky there? Oh, boom.
Broken on that arm right there.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess you can leave the rear wiper alone. So.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what that is.
Okay, so let's turn that back on. And I'm fairly sure this is going to work at least for a while until something gets a little bit out of whack. So we're at 28 counts. Let's try opening the roof. Okay, so the rear window drops down first. And then the roof starts opening. Okay, so let's close it. Okay, that's happy. Let's try doing that with the mid-gate down. I just want to try all of these variables. Okay, so now with the mid-gate down, let's see if the roof activates. Yep, sure does. And we'll close it again. Now let's, do you want to swing the end gate open and I'm going to try the roof? Yep, so that works great. So I'm going to try to open the roof. We'll see if it fusses at anything. Oh, that still works fine. So you can control the roof with the end gate and the mid gate in any position. It looks like, William.
Okay.
Roof is closing and it just says tailgate ajar. Okay, you want to close the tailgate again? Okay.
Drop it down.
Yeah, you can try dropping it down. There you go. Yep, tailgate open. Uh-huh.
That latch is a little sticky.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the initial kind of release.
Probably hadn't been used in
Right.
forever.
So, Keith, I don't know, man. I had to relearn the end gate window and everything started working again. Do we have an explanation for this? There's nothing wrong with the latches as far as I can see, and they're all displayed on scan data and they show the appropriate latched or, you know, ajar or closed. So, interesting. So the owner's wife is trying to break the Envoy while I'm still here. He'll be a taillight warranty. He got all the buttons up there, just press them all, see if you can break it. Alright, that's closed. Yep. There goes the window. But right now it's 100% happy. That's the first time I've seen it 100% happy. So, Keith, what do you think, man? I don't know, it's magic. What do you?
Window.
Isn't it fun?
2 buttons that open the window.
What?
You dropping the rear window now?
Which one you doing? That's the mid gate.
Yeah, there's 2 windows. One in the middle, one in the back. There you go. Yep. Alright, well hopefully it stays working. If there are any more updates, we'll turn the camera back on. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bonus footage. So, the owner's wife, she was playing with the rear window, saw the tailgate message, game over, right? That's good. I told her to break it, and she followed the instructions very well. So, we're going to figure out why, if the rear window, did it lose calibration? And is there, right there, C manual tailgate. We're going to use the Diagon, the launch Diagon here. I'm going to leave this with the owner so he can reset his rear window. Because apparently this problem's not really fixed long term. We have to figure out why that is and if we can do something about it so it doesn't set this fault. So let's log in here, get into the end gate module, see what's going on with the rear window. So right now, the rear window works, but you can't open the tailgate and the roof. Well, let's see. It says C manual tailgate, so the window drops down automatically, but the roof will not work. So let's log in, see what happens. So in the end gate module, there are no current codes. Let's see history codes. No history codes. So this glitch does not set codes, which is pretty crazy. Let's read the data stream, see what the window position is. So if you click on data in the end gate, you're going to see, let's see. So the data stuff is all just key fobs, so the key fobs actually talk to the end gate module. We want input output, and let's just select everything. We select page. Let's just look at all the data pads. Here we go. So we're at 653 counts, okay, on the end gate window position. Okay, page 2. Learned window close position is 26. Learned window open position 650. We're at 653. So did it drop just a little bit lower than the learned position? Maybe. But it doesn't say window lost calibration. It doesn't say anything like that. So let's back out. Back out one more time. Actuation test. Relearn window position. Hit reset. And see what it does. Okay, there it goes. It goes up. Comes down. Bingo. Now we can open the roof. Alright, so that is repeatable. So let's look at the window position and see if maybe with the truck running when there's more voltage, because the owner's wife, she had the truck running when she was playing with the window. So maybe we have to relearn it while the truck is running, since there's more voltage on the system, and it might go a few more counts lower or higher because the motor's going faster. That's a variable. So log into data stream, input output, unselect everything, end gate window position 1, end gate window position 2, and then learned closed and learned open. You want to see those 4 numbers. Okay, here we go. So right now we're at 650 learned window open position. So if I actually use the button here, so 530, I'm just going to go down again. 650, okay? So everything's happy. Let's run the truck. We'll get the battery voltage up. There we go. Now I'm going to press the button to go up. And let's see if we go down, is it going to go higher than 650? Boom, 652. It says C manual tailgate. Okay, so it just went a little bit past the learn position and it set the code. So that's pretty crazy. Let's do the relearn now with the engine running with higher system voltage, and we'll see what those values are. Relearn window position and do reset. We should go all the way up and all the way down. Okay. And nice thump. So it still says C manual tailgate. Why did it not become happy here? Let me just look at the data stream. Input, output, window position, learn position. See, it's at 654 now, and the learn position is 650. So the learn did not go through. So let's try this. Lift it up a little bit. What if we start somewhere in the middle? Will it learn from there? Actuation test, relearn window position. We can even add a data stream to see where the window is while it's relearning. Okay. By the way, this little tool is powerful. So let's hit reset. See what the window does. There it is. Went up, went down. 654. We still have the message. So does it not want to relearn? If I hit reset again, will it do it again? Yep, it's doing it again. Still has the message. Now it's at 651. So it did not learn. So that's interesting. Let's try with the key, just the key on. Let's see, reset. There it goes. Boom, it worked. With the key off, it worked. We're at 651. So now I'm going to try it with the key on again. Now the system is not broken. Okay, it's got the odometer. Let's hit reset again. Okay, there it goes. Look, C manual tailgate. Instantly. Why? Why did it set the code with the truck running? This is some crazy stuff. Alright, so with the truck off, no warning, I'm just trying to drive that window against its bottom stop, and it always ends up at 650. Okay? No problems. With the truck running, and I'm going to just drive it down right there. C manual tailgate because it went to 651 instead of 650. This is ridiculous. And it can't do the reset while the truck is running. It'll try. It says no, we're not going to do it. So how do we fix this problem permanently? I wish we had a charger that supplied 14 volts to the truck without the truck running. And then we could do this relearn so that the window goes down a little bit more to 652, and then it couldn't possibly go any lower. So it's this 2 counts at the very bottom. If it overshoots the window open position, it says you got a problem. So we'll figure something out. Maybe I can hook it up to the XL7 and run that to boost the voltage here, or we can hook up a boost pack. Actually, that's a great idea because the boost pack puts out like 15 volts for 30 seconds. That should be enough to do the relearn, and I want this window open learn position to be like 653 or 4, or whatever the minimum value is. Alright, so we got to do this quick because the booster only lasts for 30 seconds. So, scanner's already connected. Let's do key on, headlights off, and we'll click the button, send voltage here. It's green, so I'm going to hit boost. Oh, where's my button? Right there. Okay, it should be boosting voltage here. Yep, we're over 14. We're going to hit reset. Here comes the window. It should be nice and fast. And come on. See? It didn't learn because the voltage is too high, I guess. Dang it! Man, this truck is just fighting us, huh? Try it again. Okay, the voltage just started dropping. Maybe we'll have enough to overshoot a little bit. Okay, it reset. But now we're at 650. And if we run the truck, it's going to overshoot that and set that fault. So we might have to resort to a mechanical stop so the window can't drop below 650. Alright, so this is where the creative mind has to be engaged. So how do we overcome this problem when the voltage is a little bit higher, the window motor encoder is overshooting just by a little bit, and setting this, basically putting the whole system into limp mode? So what I'm thinking is we'll relearn it. Let's relearn right now with the window regulator. You see this, it's kind of a damper spring. So right now this is compressed because the window is up. So this cable's under tension. This cable is not under tension. When this thing drops down and the limits, the little rubber stoppers hit down here, this cable gets tight. The motor keeps spinning until this spring compresses, and finally, when the current's too high and it can't go any further, that's where it learns the position. So when the truck is running, we're at 14 volts instead of 12, and this thing is a little aggressive and it overshoots by a hair. So if we relearn the window with this damper, all the way in, and then to finalize it, we can turn this little plastic knob to here, and it won't have as much travel, and then I think it'll basically bottom out here and it won't overshoot. I'm hoping that works. I'm not exactly sure why this is all wobbly. If that's supposed to be that way or not. Actually, I don't think so. Maybe that's part of the problem. Should there be a big washer here? So I'm gonna explore that. But maybe this thing's supposed to be on a rubber damper. Oh, I see. This grommet is actually, this regulator is doing this. Maybe that's part of the problem. Let's unscrew this bolt, put this grommet in the right place. want to make sure this thing is mounted securely. We'll try that, and if that doesn't work, we'll reposition this white tab to give it the little extra play. So let's try that. So I found a spare self-tapping coarse thread screw in the back of the XL7. This should work. So let's put that in. We'll put this sucker back in and make sure this is tight. We'll see if the relearn works, and if it doesn't, we'll try the little plastic adjuster trick. Alrighty, so now the window regulator is secured at 1, 2, 3 points, nice and solid. Let's do the window relearn, turn the truck on, and see if it keeps overshooting the that position. So let's play with the window as is without recalibrating it. So I'm going to put it down, put it all the way up. It's at 26. Okay, now let's drop it. See how far it drops. 649. Learned window open position 649. Interesting. Let's fire it up the truck. Now play with it. I'm going to drop it all the way down. 650. Look, it updated to 650. So we might be in good shape here. Just by fixing the position of that, the window regulator is just flopping around. Let's close it again. Truck's running at 14 volts. Okay, 26. Oh, we got it. 652 now. Interesting. So we can try learning it with the truck running. I'm pretty sure it won't work, just like last time. Actuation test, relearn window position. Let's add the data stream. And okay, reset. Okay, it's going up. Boom, 26, and back down. 653. Still have the warning. So I think we have to shut it off. Turn the key on. Let's do the reset. Clear that message out. That was closed. And open. 650. Okay, no more warning. Now let's go back there and reset that little plastic stop. Alright, so here we go. We want to turn this. Oh, so right now it's tight. So we actually have to raise the window a little bit to reset that plastic stop. Let's go up. Oh, and that won't work because the tailgate's open. Okay, let's try this out. So I want to rotate it to here. And then it won't. So basically the spring will hold it in that position. It'll only go that far. Okay, let's try. Raise it all the way, make sure that works. We should be at 26. Yes, we're at 26. Now we're going to lower it and see what happens to this window learn down position, open position. $635. Okay. Let's back out, shut it off, turn the truck on, and just look at the live data. Make sure it doesn't mess up. All right, here we go. So we'll raise the window. We're at 26. I'm going to lower it all the way down to the full stop. 638. Now, will the top open? Is that close enough to the learned position? Okay. Roof is opening. Roof is closing. Let's play around with the window some more. Lift it up. Drop it back down, all the way down. 639. Up and down. 639. I'm just going to keep bumping it up against those stops. Repeatable, 639. So is the truck now fixed? We should call your wife, William, and see if she can break it again. I think that might be the most reliable way to make sure this thing works.